loves, welcome to a new pick a card reading. Today we're going to get you clarity on, are you on their mind? This could be about your twin flame, your soulmate, your beloved, your specific person. Are you on their mind? What are they thinking and feeling about you? And we're going to take a look at, is there any action they wish to take towards you in this connection, and what would that be in this immediate future? So if you're new to this channel, welcome. I am Dr. V. It is so wonderful to have you here. I wanted to give a big virtual hug to all of the new subscribers, as well as to everyone who's already part of this beautiful family. You know how much I cherish you and how blessed I feel that you are here with me. So today I have 3 groups for you to choose from, and you have many options to choose your group. So do not, go hard on yourself. Be gentle. There is no right or wrong answer here. Just see what you feel most intuitively guided to. So you can pick from group 1, 2, 3, or you can pick them all. Or you can pick by crystals right here, by the actual image on the card, and we will be assigning zodiac signs to each group as well. So some people like to choose their zodiac sign as well as their person's sign and then combine readings, okay? So just take what resonates and leave the rest. And if you're at that place where you like general readings, but you really want specific clarity on what's going on between you and your special person, then I highly recommend you do the live reading experience with me, because I absolutely love seeing your beautiful face on video call. It's so healing and transformative. Spirit can answer all of your questions as they come up right there in real time. And we can even video record it so that you always have it, because you will be amazed at how much you learn when you watch it again. So if that resonates, that's great. If not, I also offer video recorded readings. So if you go to livetarot.com/readings, you can see my entire menu right there. And for those of you who love to pull oracle cards to answer your own questions at home, I've also created 2 oracle decks, the Twin Flame Oracle, which is the love deck, and the Divine Feminine Entrepreneur, which is the business, career, and money deck. These are available at Amazon FBA, as well as my website with free shipping. All right, so take a deep breath. Let's see which of these you feel guided towards. So for group number 1, we have come to the edge with this crystal right here. With group number 2, we have mending with this crystal right here. Group number 3, we have new life and this crystal right here. Let's go ahead and assign zodiac signs. Okay, so for group number 1, we have Taurus, Aquarius, Virgo, and Gemini. For group number 2, we have Aries, Cancer, Pisces, and Capricorn. And for group number 3, we have Libra, Leo, Sagittarius, and Scorpio. Okay, so go ahead and make your choice, and we will get started right here with group number 1. A beautiful group 1 that chose come to the edge, as well as this crystal right here. And Taurus, Aquarius, Virgo, and Gemini Let's see. Are you on their mind? And if so, what are they thinking and feeling about you? Then we'll also take a look at what action, if any, do they wish to take towards you. And we're going to start here with oracle cards, and then we will do your tarot. Ah, dance, celebration, beautiful. Surrender, denial. Accept people and situations exactly as they are without denying the difficulties. Then you can see things clearly and make the best decisions. Listen with your heart. You are listening to what is being said to you, but need to listen with a loving heart. Oh my gosh, how beautiful is this tender embrace? Wow, I love elephants. Group 1, this is so beautiful. There is beautiful energy coming here from your person to you. So it feels to me that your person is very much aware that you guys may have gone through a difficult time in this connection, and a lot of that difficulty or that struggle may have come from some sense of denial, okay? Because this is very much, to me, also, like if you look at the figure on this, they have that blindfold on, right? So this reminds me of 2 of Swords. This also reminds me of 8 of Swords, right? So this is a similar type of energy to the 2 and the 8. So there's a lot of mental energy here. There's also a sense of needing to make a decision or a choice that feels difficult to make. And that's why there may have been that 8 of Swords energy of, you know, needing to hold themselves back, needing to hold back their true thoughts and feelings until something got resolved or a choice that needed to be made. Okay, so I feel like there's been a long period of time where you guys may have gone through some sort of a denial, or this person needed to deny their feelings for you. Okay, for whatever those reasons are, right? Like it could be their own limiting beliefs, it could be outside forces, whatever it is. I feel like your person is constantly thinking about the fact that they know or they knew that certain decisions had to be made, but maybe they faltered, maybe they took their time, maybe they stalled, you know, because they couldn't come to a specific decision. And so I feel like they feel really bad about that. There's a regret, especially if you are right now in the position of stepping back from this person. Maybe because they were in denial, they couldn't come to a decision, they couldn't move towards you in a authentic, honest way. Maybe you stepped back, okay? And or maybe you're considering stepping back. So I feel like this person, you are constantly on their mind because they're going around in kind of mental gymnastics about their denial, but at the same time they're coming out of it or wishing to come out of it because they're trying to hear you. Okay, so there may have been a time period where you felt like this person is not listening, and it's not because they didn't want to listen, it's not because they didn't want to hear you, it's because they knew that if they truly heard you, they would have to make a decision. So they may have been trying not to. Okay, so they're very aware of this as well, and they know now that there is no denying, there's no like not listening to you anymore, that's just not possible anymore. They have to listen to you, they're going to listen to you, they're going to hear you because they know that you speak the truth. Okay, and I feel like for some period of time their fear or whatever their challenges were, they didn't want to listen to the truth from you. They were trying to deny the truth. Okay, so I feel like the more they are opening up to listening to the truth, wanting to hear the truth from you, they're evolving, right? They're evolving, and the more they're willing to step into the truth, I feel like what they're truly thinking and feeling about you is they want to come towards you. You know, they want to hold you in their arms. They want to embrace you, both emotionally and physically. So this kind of like tender embrace is very spiritual. It's very emotional, but it's also physical. It's like all of it coming together. And they know that once that moment comes where everything becomes whole, where you guys unite or reunite, that is the moment of true celebration. Okay, that is the moment where their heart is going to leap with joy. So if this has been some sort of a silence or a pause in the relationship, or some sort of a separation, this person is very much thinking about how beautiful it will be when you guys reconcile, or when you come together, or when you are in touch again. And that's what this person wants. And even if you guys are still in touch and there isn't a separation, they know that it's time to listen to you and drop the denial so that you guys can come together in a real embrace, in a real relationship. For some of you, there might have been some sort of like a pause where it's like the pause before the reckoning, the pause before surrendering to the truth. What else are they thinking and feeling? Oh my gosh, look at this beautiful lover's energy. I love it. Oh, see, this is so gorgeous. The Hierophant. Wow, look at this major arcana, 9 of Cups. See, happiness right there as the middle energy. The, oh, King of Wands. King of Swords. Wow. Okay, so you see how there's definitely a sense of needing to balance what is logical and practical with their passion. Okay, so again, I feel like maybe part of the denial, part of that 2 of Swords, 8 of Swords energy is coming from this person being torn between their passion for you and their current, you know, where they are currently in their life, or the denial of like needing to maintain control. Okay, because to me, this is the exact conflict between the King of Swords' desire to remain logical and practical and in control of his emotions, or, you know, that energy around the passion, and then the conflict that the King of Swords has with the King of Wands, part of his soul. And I say that as an energy, okay? And needing, with this Lion, needing to actually access that inner strength, right? Like, can I let go of all my mental blocks, my denial? Like, see, I feel like the King of Swords can also be somebody who is mentally in denial, right? Like, that's the shadow part of the King of Swords. That's the struggle, the challenging energy that the King of Swords can be, which is being stuck in mental processes, being stuck in denial, going into mental loops, trying to think their way out of something instead of actually feel their way out of it, take action, be passionate, go for what really, really brings them the true joy. 9 of Cups, which is you. So I love that this 9 of Cups is right there in the central energy, because I feel like ultimately, that's what this person wants in their thoughts of you. They want to finally reward themselves. They want to finally come to a point where they feel happy, emotionally complete, emotionally content. And I feel like that's definitely been a struggle for them, because they do tend to be in their heads a lot, right? So this energy right here is kind of pointing back towards some of their mental processes, right? For some of you, this could even indicate someone who is in a third-party situation, if they're partnered with somebody else, or they're in a legal situation with someone else. But it also can be rigidity around their opinion. So when you kind of couple the Hierophant's energy with the King of Swords, it can be very mentally resistant, right? It's very much kind of like caught up in its own rules. It's caught up in its own mental blocks. And so I feel like that's what this person is going through, trying to get rid of the mental blocks, trying to get to the other side of their own their own denial or their own like way in which they limit themselves, because I think this energy that they feel towards you is very powerful, is very big, and it might even be very overwhelming to them right now, right? So they're overwhelmed with wanting you so badly, but maybe not being able to fully claim their happiness around you, okay, for whatever their limitations are, right? They could have, depending on your journey, depending on your person, different types of issues and limitations around being able to fully claim that love, claim that happiness, and step into that bold, action-taking, passionate King of Wands energy. So let's take a look at action. Is there any action this person wishes to take towards you in the immediate future? Ooh, look at that beautiful fresh start. I love it. Balance, beautiful. That is lovely. Creativity, wow. These are all very, very positive. Big goals, beautiful. Yes, oh my gosh, group one. This is so lovely. Okay, so I feel like this person, whatever their situation is, whatever your situation is together, whatever may be holding them back from fully stepping into this tender embrace that we have here, the celebration we have here, is something around balance, needing to make some choices, needing to get their life in order. Maybe there is finances, life situation, it could be geography, it could be long distance. Something is out of balance that they're very much wanting to create balance around. And when they do, when they step into that, that is when creativity is possible. Because see, I feel like this person, in their heart, in their soul, it is an absolute yes. Even though they may struggle with their mental processes and their mental resistance, right? But underneath that is a very clear yes. I don't think the issue is anything around their actual feelings. So it may be that there's certain things in their material world, in their outside environment that need to be resolved or that need to be adjusted in order to move fully towards you. Okay, but look at this beautiful energy that we're getting a fresh start. So that's the other thing. I feel like the reason why we're getting fresh start is because something needs to be resolved, right? Something in their life definitely needs some sort of a resolution so that they can come together and not feel overwhelmed by this lover's energy, where they can feel that they are balanced. They're coming into balance. As they can do that, they can completely welcome this energy in without feeling overwhelmed by it and being able to see it as a fresh start, a new opportunity. And see, we're also getting release the past. So there's something in the past that probably also needs to be released for them to step into this energy right here. And here we also have this energy of like, not only are they looking for balance in their life, but you also represent balance. Like your energy also provides, brings forth more balance in what they're looking for and what they need in order to come forward, in order to truly make a real offer and to say yes, not just in their heart, but in their actual life. And that's why we keep coming back to, I love this combination right here, the Nine of Cups with the creativity. This to me is a beautiful combination because when you are ready to open up yourself to true happiness, when you don't want to resist your heart, resist your happiness anymore, when you want to make yourself happy, that's when you step into the energy of, see, inspiration, productivity, creation, bring out the greatness within. That's what this card says. And that's exactly what you see happening with this person. Don't you see how like all these 9 cups are kind of coming from their chest, right? Like they're bringing out the greatness within themselves. And it's so beautiful how these two came together that way. Wow. Okay, so this is very positive. I love this energy for the both of you. I think this is going to move forward in a beautiful way. Just sit back, lean back, let it happen. This is magic unfolding. So if you'd like to have a personal reading with me, you could do the live or the video recorded. You can also order any of the oracle decks that I've created and used in this reading. Twin Flame Oracle is this one right here. Divine Feminine Entrepreneur is the business, career, and money deck. These are available Amazon FBA as well as my website with free shipping. So make sure you go to livetarot.com, check it all out. If you haven't already, please do hit that subscribe. Give this video a like. Thank you so much for being here, and I'll see you all on the next one. My beautiful group 2 that chose mending, as well as this crystal right here. And Aries, Cancer, Pisces, and Capricorn. Let's see, are you on their mind? If so, what are they thinking and feeling about you? We'll also take a look at what action, if any, do they wish to take towards you in this immediate future. And we're going to start here with oracle cards, and then we will do your tarot. Desert Vision Quest. Surrender to receiving support and love. Allow the love and support of others in rather than trying to handle everything yourself. This can take the pressure off and simultaneously nurture you. Take a chance on love. When we start to love, our lives are changed forever. Wow, this one's really beautiful. I'm feeling very strong energy from this card right here. Oh, sacred reverence. How beautiful is that? Oh, I love this. Okay, so I feel like your person has been going through a time in their life where things feel very empty. They feel very dry. Like, you know, when you just feel like you're thirsty. And I know people use the word thirsty in a bad way, right? I don't mean it that way. I mean when you are thirsting for something better, for something good, for something that makes you feel like it's worth living. I feel like this person was going through that time, you know, where it's like everything, life feels a little bit barren, you know, maybe their life was starting to feel very routine, very mechanical, you know, you just go to work, come home, and right? And I feel like they were starting to feel a lack of purpose, a lack of motivation, everything felt kind of barren. They didn't seem to have a vision. They didn't seem to have a vision or a quest for where they were going. And so they were starting to feel very tired, but it's like a soul level tired. You know, not necessarily that physical tired, but you feel like your soul is just exhausted and you don't feel like you have a purpose anymore, or you wish that you had a better one, or you wish there was some direction. So I feel like this person was definitely going through that kind of a time period. And there's something here and in these three cards where I feel like they see you when they think about you. And yes, you are definitely on their mind. I mean, this is obvious. They saw you as the water. Okay, that's how I feel like they were thirsting for something more. They were wanting that beautiful water of life, you know, something to nourish them, something to quench their thirst. And I feel like you came along and you are the water. And because of you and your presence and the way you came into their life, they got a level of love and support that they are not used to getting. And maybe that was part of the reason why their life felt so barren, so lifeless, okay? So I wouldn't be surprised if, even if it seems on the outside that this person has family or friends or whatever, it doesn't mean that they weren't lonely inside of that, right? It doesn't mean that they still didn't feel alone and misunderstood, even if they're around people. Like this could even be somebody who's quite social, and you might see them out with people, but that doesn't mean, again, that inside they feel that connection, right? But I feel like this is why they were kind of very much in that sense of, I am thirsting for something I don't have. Even though I have things around me that look like I'm okay, that's not what's really going on. Because I feel like even if this person is kind of the life of the party, they don't have to be, but even if they are, that doesn't mean that the people around them are giving them the love and support that they really want and cherish. Okay, so you, group 2, brought that in. You did. And I think they were not used to it. They were not maybe even initially comfortable with it because they're used to being very self-contained. See, the energy I get from this is a very self-contained energy. It's like a being resigned. Like, okay, yeah, my life is, it may appear to be okay and good, but inside I feel empty. I feel barren. It's barren. It doesn't have meaning. And I feel like this person had already resigned themselves to that. And they didn't even realize that the one thing they were missing the most is actually being open to receiving real love and support. And so I feel like when you came into their life, it just like, it switched them on in a way that they were not used to. Okay. And look, we're getting water here as well. So I feel like you brought that water, right? Like this is the barren landscape, the desert right here. And you brought the water that they were so thirsting for. Take a chance on love. So you brought that. You quenched their thirst by giving them the kind of love and support that they always wanted, but could never ask for. Okay, never asked for because they feel too ashamed, or they feel like they're not worthy enough. They feel like they're not good enough to ask for that level of love and support. But you brought it, and now they are wanting to take a chance on that love. Okay, they want to take a chance. They might be, this person might be somebody who is a little resistant to opening up. They might be somebody who is not letting themselves be truly vulnerable. Right? Like they are still in that process of taking a chance on love. They want to open up to you. They have sacred reverence for you. Okay. They have tremendous love, respect, and they revere you. They know that you are sacred. They know that you have brought in everything they were thirsting for, but they might still be in that place where it's like they want to let it in, but they're afraid to, but they're on that edge. They're on the verge of doing it because it does feel so damn good, right? It feels so good to have that from you. Even if they haven't been able to fully verbalize that yet. What else are they thinking and feeling about group 2? Ten of Swords, King of Wands. Oh, the Empress. Death. Wow. Big energies. Seven of Pentacles. Wow. Okay. So you see, this person is very, very taken by you. As in they don't want to, they may not have fully admitted this to you yet, group 2. Okay. They may be struggling to verbalize the level at which you affect them. Okay. They may be struggling to verbalize what kind of a place you've already carved into their heart. I don't feel like this person has fully said that to you, like through words. Okay, you might feel it through their energy. You might see it maybe in actions. You might say, there's something where it's like you can tell that they get to a certain place and then they stop. Like they won't go over that edge. Like, you know, it's there, you feel it, but they haven't quite said it because there's something that is it's so hard for them to be fully vulnerable, Ten of Swords. Like, I feel like this person is the kind of person who feels very deeply, feels very, very passionately, but needs to control that, because letting that out depletes them. See, Ten of Swords, it makes them feel too vulnerable. It makes them feel like they're going to be crushed. You know, like life is going to crush them down. Life is going to put these 10 swords in their back if they openly admit their passion, their love, like everything they want. If they are to openly admit their desire for you, they feel like somehow it will all be lost and it will come to an end. Like, so there's a part of them that so wants to just finally take that final step towards you, because look at this. You have a very powerful energy over this person. Look at the Empress and the King of Wands. Wow. That combination is magical, but it's also big passion, big energy. You got to be ready for this kind of partnership, okay? Because it's not a small thing. It's not a shallow thing. It's not a here today, gone tomorrow. This is big. When two energies like this come together, there's explosion. Okay, like there's so much electricity that a power grid can fail, that kind of electricity. So what do you do with that? Are you ready for it? Are they ready for it? I think that's where it's like, they're like, I love it, but I feel like it's going to destroy me. I feel like I'm just going to lose myself to this, right? And that's the thing. Like, they feel like if they are to fully, like, you know, it's not that they don't want to, but if they feel like if they are to fully step into the passion that they feel for you, that Empress wanting to create something, that need to birth something, whether it's love, whether it's passion, whether it's a relationship that just like changes their life, they're afraid that it's going to all come crashing down. They're afraid of the loss. It's almost like they want it only if it's a guarantee, if it's permanent. And life doesn't work that way. There are no guarantees in life. They know this, but I still think that that's their fear. And they know that it's not logical, it's not rational. But there's this sense of like, what if I lose this? What if I go for it completely? I open myself completely and then it doesn't work, it crashes, it burns, I lose it. I will feel like dying. I will feel like I'm done. I will feel like I can't recover. So it's almost like they're holding back because they're afraid that if they fully embrace this and something goes wrong, they will not be able to recover from it. So instead, I think what they're trying to do is be measured with you. Seven of Pentacles. Let me be practical. Let me be down to earth. Let's just build this foundation slowly. I want to slow down. I don't want to rush into anything. I don't want to be too passionate. I don't want to be too crazy here. So that's what they're trying to do. This is what they're thinking when it comes to their thoughts of you. So is there any action they wish to take towards you in the immediate future? Material world, romance, destruction, beliefs, yeah, healings, yeah. See, so this is to me like, yes, they do, again, they want to take action, but see, we're getting the fear of destruction and endings again, okay? There's a fear, there's a belief. And see, the belief came under the Death card. So there is some sort of belief that something this good can't last. Something this amazing can't be forever. It's going to end. I'm not going to be good enough. I'm not going to be worthy. I'm not going to keep you happy for long. It's going to come crashing down. There's that kind of belief system going on. Afraid of destruction. And this destruction also is a Tower moment card. So they're also afraid that what if something ends abruptly out of nowhere? Like 1 minute they have you and the other, like, you're gone. And I don't think, again, they can handle that. So I think this person definitely needs to heal certain parts of themselves that maybe is the reason why they have this like mindset of fear. It's coming from somewhere. Okay, it's coming from somewhere, and they know that they have to heal that. And I love that this healing card did come up, group 2, because it shows that they're aware of it. You know, they're aware that they need to heal these beliefs because it is a fear that they have. And even though they want this deep romance with you, they know that they're going to have to get over that fear. And I think that is the action they wish to take. The action they wish to take is to get over their limiting belief that this death means that, you know, like this could all end and I'll be, you know, devastated, right? Like that's the action, getting over that belief. But that's what you want them to do anyway. I think that's the best action they can take. And so I feel like this material world is important because it shows the 7 of Pentacles, that whatever happens, they have to ground this in reality. It can't just be some beautiful dream that they, you know, thought was within their reach, but it's not. They have to feel like this is real. I can do this. I can heal, and I can, you know, commit to this relationship in the real world. It's not just fantasy. It's real. Okay. So if you'd like to have a personal reading with me, you could do the live or the video recorded. You can also order any of the oracle decks that I've created and used in this reading. Twin Flame Oracle is this one right here. Divine Feminine Entrepreneur is the career, money, and business deck. They're available both on my website as well as Amazon FBA with free shipping. So make sure you go to livetarot.com. If you haven't already, please do hit that subscribe and give this video a like. Thank you so much for your support, and I'll see you all on the next one. My beautiful group 3 who chose New Life, as well as this crystal right here, and Libra, Leo, Sagittarius, and Scorpio. Let's see. Are you on their mind? And if so, what are they thinking and feeling about you? We'll also be looking at, based on these thoughts and feelings, are there any actions they wish to take towards you in this immediate future? We're going to start with your oracle cards, and then we will do your tarot. New Moon Promise. Beautiful. Surrender your fear of intimacy. You are ready to let love in. Compassionately identify and begin to release any patterns that stop you from opening your heart. That is lovely. Do something for someone else. Give your attention to someone else. Oh, Time Machine. Ooh. Group 3. This is very interesting. Okay. So I feel that yes, you are very much on this person's mind. And this is what's interesting. I feel like they are very much aware that maybe up till now in this connection or relationship, as it has kind of sparked between the two of you and has maybe been building the two of you, I think they're coming to a realization that it felt up till now that it was more about them than about you. Okay. And what I mean by that is that, you know, it seemed like they were stalling, or they were blocked, or they were not able to move forward towards you in a full way. Like it might have been limited. It might have always felt like they can only give you something halfway, but not all the way. And they realize that the reason why that has been happening is because they were too focused on themselves and either their own needs, their own challenges, or whatever is kind of distracting them right now. And so now in their thoughts of you, I love this energy. It's like they realize now that it's time to be generous towards you. it's time to do something for you and to give you their full attention. Because I feel like this person has definitely been distracted by their own stuff. And there's a bit of like this self-centered energy coming from them, okay? And I'm not saying they're a bad person, but I think a lot of this relationship so far has been more about maybe not them seeing you clearly enough, but maybe being more focused on how you make them feel, right? Like there's a difference between when somebody loves and cares for you because of the way you make them feel versus who you actually are. Okay. And again, if your person has been kind of stuck in the, oh, I'm so attracted to you, I'm so connected to you because somehow you make them feel better about themselves, it doesn't make them a bad person. It just makes them, I think, developmentally not quite there yet. Like the next step has to happen where it's not about them, it's about you. Right? It's not just about how you make, yes, of course, the way you make each other feel is a good thing, but it has to first come from them not fearing intimacy with you, right? So I feel like this person is starting to realize that maybe up till now, they have more idealized you. Like they like the idea of you. They like the way your presence makes them feel, but they never let themselves get truly close to you enough. Okay, they may have always been like, you know, keeping you at arm's length, but in a way that's very devoted, right? Like, I'm devoted to you, I'm in awe of you, I admire you, you're so amazing, all these things. But it's more of a performance of admiration rather than them dropping the performance and coming to you raw, like who they actually are, like the way these two are. See, look at how they're like facing each other. They're willing to be raw, like they're willing to be intimate. It's not just words, it's not just admiration, it's not just respect, it's not just you're amazing, I've never met anybody like you. This is the next level, okay? And I feel like that's what your person is thinking, is that up till now, they have put you on a pedestal, they've been in awe of you, they think the world of you, but they haven't actually let you in deeper. They've kept you away, but they've made it seem like they're not keeping you away by saying great things about you. You know, it doesn't appear like there's a problem, but it never feels close enough. And that's why I feel like this person is realizing that maybe it's taken them some time. There's been some timing around this, but now they're getting to a point where they do want to drop that pedestal. Like they don't want to idealize you, or they want to drop it. They want to be your equal. Okay, they want to come to you equally, like these two, the way they're holding each other, like these two, the way they're holding each other, right? This is equality. This is not, you're so amazing, but I'm going to keep you at a distance and just admire you, right? And say good things about you. I think the time has come for them. I think they've been spinning in this for a while, and they haven't wanted to admit that they're spinning and they're like, you know, keeping an admiring distance from you has been keeping the two of you from truly being close. Okay, it's been like an excuse to keep you at some sort of a distance. Okay, and they're finally realizing that the time has come now where it's just not going to work anymore. Like they have to step up and be truly intimate, truly open. They have to let you in. And I think that's the promise that now they want to make to you, that they're gonna let you in fully, because I don't think they have so far. And I also feel like part of the reason why they haven't so far is because this fear of intimacy. If they let you in, then you will see parts of them that maybe they have shame around. This one just flew off, that they have shame around or don't want anybody to see. And that's also part of intimacy, right? Like not wanting to be vulnerable, not wanting to show you, you know, all this, the facets of themselves, right? So I think that's also part of it. Like this person wants to now show you who they really are. They want to be able to, you know, get closer to you and to allow you to get closer to them, because I think they haven't really fully done that so far, or they've always like kept it at a distance. Yeah, see, World, Knight of Wands. Six of Pentacles. There's that beautiful reciprocity. Justice. And the Fool. Beautiful. Wow. Okay, so we have like three major arcanas here. We have a deep desire for equality, reciprocity, for an equal give and take, and that beautiful new beginning. Okay, so for some of you, I do feel that maybe, okay, it's not for everybody, but maybe the reason why this person has kept you more at an admiring distance, not let you fully get close, is because the timing isn't right, because there's something here that they are still in or need to get out of. It could be a marriage, it could be a business partnership, it could be some sort of legal tie to family, right? But there's something here where it's almost like they feel like it wouldn't be fair to you, or it wouldn't be fair to another party or another situation, right? Where that's why there's a time machine here. There's a time element. This has to be worked out for some of you. And that is why they haven't been able to do something for you in the way that they want to, because they're still trying to resolve something that needs to get done. So for some of you, that's what that is. But for others of you, this is also about being fair to you in general, regardless of what the situation is. This person wants to be fair to you. They want to give this their 100% shot. They don't want to treat you as casual. They don't want to treat you as replaceable. They don't want to treat you as temporary. Okay, that's the other thing about this time machine. It's like they want to know and feel, and want you to know and feel, that this is not a temporary or casual kind of a relationship for them. Okay, like this is so much more, so much more. And that's why I love this Six of Coins being the central energy. They want to show you reciprocity. They want to show you what's real. They want to show you that you can count on them. That they're not just, again, this performance. Like there's no performance. It's real. They, you know, and that they want to show you their passion for you, because there's a lot of passion here, okay? A lot of passion that this person feels for you. Maybe for some of you, this person is keeping their passion under like lock and key. Like there's something here that's making them need to repress their passion for you. I wouldn't even be surprised if this person tells you, it's been very hard for me to control myself around you. Okay? Because there's some reason why they need to control themselves, right? Take it as it resonates for your situation, but that's the energy I'm getting from that card. They may have even said to you in some way, whether it's subtly or whether it's direct, they may have said, I'm having a hard time keeping my distance or controlling myself around you, okay? Because why? You are slowly becoming this person's world. I really believe that somehow you have just seeped into this person's world, and you are becoming more and more dominant within it. Like they cannot ignore your presence. Not that they want to, but your presence is becoming so big, so powerful. And this has just been kind of happening slowly over time, okay? Or for some of you, it could even have happened very quickly, like just in this last few months. But you are becoming a big and bigger figure in this person's world. You're slowly starting to take up their internal world, their internal landscape. And what is that pushing them towards? Passion for you that they cannot deny, wanting to show you that they truly do reciprocate, wanting to be fair to you or deal with any other issue that's starting in the way, getting in the way, so they can have this new beginning with you. Fool. Okay, this is the new adventure. This is the new path. This is the path that they want to be with you on once the timing resolves itself and once the world resolves itself. Wow. So let's see, in this immediate future, are they going to take action? Blessings, material world, home, crossroads, and split energy. Okay. So see, this is why I feel like for some of you, there's definitely something that needs to be resolved here. And we said this before. And it doesn't have to be a third party. It can even be some sort of like, we're getting financial situation, work situation, geography, needing to change jobs, needing to change towns, right? Needing to change home locations. Okay, so I feel like this person is coming to a place where they feel incredibly blessed to have you in their life. They love you. You are a blessing. Okay, that is not the problem. You are a complete blessing in their world. And like I said, you are starting to take up more and more of their world, their inner world, and maybe even like they're starting to realize that their outer world needs to change in order to accommodate the fact that you are taking up more of their inner world. Okay, so this is why I feel like there's some sort of energy here around the idea of home, whether it's literal. You guys need to, maybe you live too far away, you need to change your home bases so you can be closer. Whether it's wanting to move in with you, whether it's needing to resolve a living situation, maybe they're living with somebody else, or they, that they need to get separated from, they need to, get into a more independent space. Something here that could be literally home, or it could just also be the emotional part of it, right? Like you are their emotional home and they want to make you their literal home. They want to make a real home with you, but right now it may just be in the emotional world, not in the material world, because certain things need to be dealt with, right? So this is why we're getting a split energy where your person knows that they need to make certain decisions. They're at a crossroad. And there's certain really important decisions that need to be made that will determine to what degree and at what time can they move forward with you, which is what they really want to do. Okay, so I feel like I don't see a ton of action in this immediate short term, like the next few days. I see them more needing to make some big decisions here. Right? They're ready to make these decisions. They don't want to come from a split energy. They want to come from something that is certain. They're trying to come from certainty. So they need to make some big decisions that may revolve around the material world, but they are prepared to move forward to make those, okay? In some amount of time, because we're getting that time card right there. Okay, so if you'd like to have a personal reading with me, you could do the live or the video recorded. You can also order any of the oracle decks that I've created and used in this reading. Twin Flame Oracles, this one right here. Divine Feminine Entrepreneur is the business, money, and career deck. You can get these with free shipping either on my website or Amazon FBA. So make sure you check out livetarot.com. If you haven't already, please do hit that subscribe, give this video a like. Thank you so much for your support and for being here, and I'll see you all on the next one.